Unusual for him to be flash. He's got gold gloves on tonight. These are the numbers. Heavy favourite. Our boy from Sunderland, the United Kingdom. 36 of age, placed 37. I don't think De Vries could be in better shape or form in his entire career for this championship title bout at heavyweight. All the way from the US of A, Todd Duffee makes the journey to see if he can once again pull a stoppage punch out of the bag to put an end to the longest running title run in KSW history here tonight. And I have to say, De Vries looks sharp and fast. He's going to need to be, because Duffy's going to look to finish this quick. 5 championship rounds under KSW MMA rules.
Right, gentlemen, you got your instructions.
Referee from the US of A, Mr. Michael Bell. This is it, the main event, the championship bout for the heavyweight crown. Todd Duffee, Phil De Vries.
And the question is, in this fight, does Phil do what Phil does? It may come down to one takedown attempt that'll be the difference. Todd Duffee has other ideas. He's claimed he's been training all these years. His absence from the sport is finally over.
Well, you know, looking at Duffee, I've looked at the opponents that De Vries has faced, and Duffee looks like the man that can. But I'm telling you now, De Vries is a different kettle of fish than he was when Duffee got that win. He's been constantly working, constantly training. Duffee's been out of the frame for a while, isn't he, Chris?
That's the thing. But Duffee's a puncher. He's a big puncher, and that's the kind of guy that could beat Phil.
Oh, well, up went the leg for a big kick, and look at that, De Vries went for the takedown, and I mean, he's got it now, and he's got the power to do it.
Look at this, Duffee off his back. Unbelievable. That was a mistake, though, because that gave Phil the grips he needed early.
And this is what he does. He's like volcanic lava. He creeps on you, and he ties you down. He is like, he's made of Velcro, De Vries, and he's getting already Duffee into a position where he's able to try and force a finish here. He'll lay heavy hands on Duffee.
Duffee talked about bringing excitement to this division. I see what he was trying, but that was such an error.
Yeah, and De Vries is the one that's exciting at the moment. He's got that leg, he's not letting go, using the left to ground and pound his man down. And he's got to start moving Duffee, because this is where De Vries wants him.
He's been training with some good wrestlers, and you know, you mentioned AKA. I saw him on the mats in Vegas with Tim Johnson. He's doing well to cage walk here.
Yeah, but De Vries is on fire. Just look at that. Takes his man's leg out, hooks in, and still firing with the left hand, holding his man there with the right, and Duffee having to defend frantically, and De Vries on him like a drunk on a kebab. You can't get rid of him.
It's slow, heavy work here from Phil. I love it. He's just slow the pace down. Get Todd tired, I think, is a good strategy.
Slow, heavy work, that's a day in the office, isn't it, for De Vries? That's what he does. And I mean, Duffee called him out and said, you know, he's a beta blocker fighter. Well, you know, if it works, like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. De Vries having a field day here, isn't it? It's like a picnic. Working his way around slowly, using his weight. Just working away, grinding down. Duffee just hasn't seen light now for at least a minute. And he's really up against it. De Vries takes his man's neck. Wow. And I thought we were going to have an attempt at a choke there.
Todd's doing well. He's protecting himself. He's trying to climb, but he's exposed his neck once or twice. Phil couldn't get underneath the jaw yet. It's good. Todd's not lost here. He knows what to do. I mean, again, he claimed for years he'd been doing 2-a-days, and you never really know, but he's looking pretty good so far.
Well, you've got to give it to De Vries. He's a different man, and this is what he does. Just look at him stretch his man out. Oh, he's hooked him now, and I think we're in submission territory. He's got a bit of a crank on here. Duffee could be in trouble. And look at this, the champ looking to finish this in the first round. Oh, Duffee all over the place here, being rolled like a rag doll. And look at the champ on his back, and he's wearing him like a cheap suit here tonight, Duffee.
Phil went from the back, he went to the mount, he nearly had the choke. That was good defense from Todd, but you get the feeling it's only a matter of time here, Sensei.
Absolutely, and from nowhere to JFK, De Vries on his back, riding him and landing the shot. Well, I'm not seeing any defense from Duffee, nothing intelligent. He's just doing enough to stay in this. Michael Bell looking very quickly, and they're calling for him to move. That's it, it's all over. The champion has done it again. Phil de Vries with a TKO, and that's it. That's a long way to come for a short fight. Todd Duffee has to suck it up. The most boring fighter in the heavyweight category shows just how exciting he can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still KSW heavyweight champion,